Hey everyone, Locky here. I was just about to pack up and leave work for the day, and I saw that YT Aotearoa was streaming. Now he's a Twitch streamer from New Zealand, which is pretty cool, and today was the first time that I checked out his stream. Found it very entertaining, so I would highly recommend checking that out if you're interested in looking at another Bloons Twitch streamer. He also has a YouTube channel, so I'll put links to those in the description below the video. But anyway, he was streaming and he was asking if any of his viewers wanted to dive into a friendly match, private match, and he put a code up. So I thought, what the heck? What the heck? I'm just going to put that code in and see if I can get into this match. And sure enough, well, I just need to adjust the brightness of the iPad there for myself because it's not bright enough for me to see properly. But yeah, just sort of dive into the match, and I think someone else might have been looking for the code actually, and I kind of snuck in and got into the game, but it was pretty cool. So came up against this other New Zealand Bloons guy, and we're having a game here. So let's just let's look at what's happening. It's definitely a map that suits late game, so I didn't think about it too much, I didn't have a lot of time, I just dived in, but I chose Ninja Sub. Ninja's great for the late game, Sub Reactor is great for the kind of mid game. Get a reactor up and you can generally hold off most things with a little bit of support from either airburst darts or a ninja. And then I got the village, which I'm pretty happy. Sorry, I chose the village. I got the chipper, which I'm pretty happy about. Got the chipper as a bonus, and that's pretty good for defending mid-game rushes. You can just spam a few and set them to target strong, and they generally just pick up the nasty balloons that are gonna sneak past your other towers. So that's all good. And yeah, I'm going eco. I find eco works quite well on this map. So, oh, he's sending a lot of yellows right now. What am I going to do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to get that airburst starts up because I'm going to need it. But oh my god, he's not stopping. This is crazy. What? Got to boost that. Send him a well done. He's got 2 farms up and he's got his mortar. So we're just going to send a few regen whites, see if we can get some of those through. Setting him a heart emote. I'm kind of listening to his stream as I record this, and he's him and his friends are just talking about the fact that they're talking about the game that him and I are playing right now, which is pretty cool. So it's kind of a weird kind of YouTube Inception thing where I'm making a video about a game that's actually on a stream right now that you guys are going to watch later. That's crazy when you think about it. So he sent some regen leads, but I sold my other sub and got the reactor up pretty quickly. Happy with that. Just gonna, actually no, I won't chuck a chipper and I'll just make a bit more eco now. Single rainbow, should be fine with that I think. It does make it through, but yeah, he sent quite a few rainbows there. Let's get that chipper down. And another one. Try and set those to strong. Wow. Wow, that regrowed quite a lot more than I expected. Getting my ninja down. There you go, guys. There you go. Look at that. Those are the new ninja skins. Hope you like the look of those. Don't like how much I leaked there. Down to 69 lives. That is it's a little bit embarrassing, but in the end the lives don't really matter as long as I don't leak again like that. So we'll just have to concentrate now and not lose any more lives if we can help it. Basically just sending some eco. I'm pretty happy. 700 eco, round 15. It's not too bad. I mean, I think with eco, some people will say, hey, you could have a lot more eco right now. And I guess, you know, I've got $1,000 in the bank right this minute. I'm sending a bit more. If I just continuously always sending ceramics, look at that. Upgrade that chipper quickly. And it's already set to target strong. And that will suck in the ceramics. So that's good. And we seem to be dealing with that. Look at those ninja skins. Just love them. This is the first game I think that I've played. The ninja skins aren't quite out yet as I record this, but Probably by the time I publish it, they will be. There's only a few hours until they launch, and then you guys can get them. Look at that Bloon Jitsu skin. Just loving it. I'm going to try... I can't see what his Mortar is upgraded to, so I'm going to try Camo Regen Lead, but he does have Signal Flare on that Mortar. I can't see, if you can see the screen right now, I can't actually see whether he's got the upgrade or not. But yeah, look at that ninja that you can see right at the moment. I think it's not negative feedback, because I think overall the feedback on the ninja skin has been extremely positive. People are loving it from the previews that they've seen. We had ISAB and Gaming Shaft and Goldfish and Super John Bombo and various people. Todd, Pro Borderlands Gamer that is. A bunch of people doing some previews, and I think the feedback that I've seen in the comments is that people really like the ninja skins. I think they're fantastic. Definitely probably my favourite skin so far, and I'm a big ninja user. I think ninja has always been my favourite tower in the game. I mean, it's difficult to say that, you know. It's like saying someone is your best friend, and sometimes we do have best friends, but sometimes, you know, sometimes you have a couple of best friends. But I think ninja is if I had to pick one tower, I think ninja would probably be that tower. Now I've just upgraded the ninja next to the village to a flash bomb. That's the flash bomb skin that you can see there. I really like that one. It looks kind of scary. I saw Gaming Shaft's video on it earlier, and I think he said something like it looks like a horror movie character or something like that. And I do agree, but it's kind of, you know, it's imposing. I like putting that little flash bomb down. You can think about what the other player thinks. So I've just seen some Camo Regen Reds, mainly because in the stream chat he's just said that he sent some Camo Regen Reds and I popped them. I didn't see them. I didn't see the Camo Regen Reds that he sent, but I did hear him talk about it because I'm listening to his stream right now as I record this, and so I decided to send some back to him. Yeah, so the only criticism that I've heard about the ninja skins, and it's not really a criticism, it's just that some people are saying that it's a little difficult to know which skin is which ninja upgrade. But I mean, I think that's... I don't know how else the art team could have done it, because there isn't really... I don't think that there is a clear kind of hierarchy and progression in how we imagine a ninja's outfit to be, from a sort of a trainee ninja up to a sort of a guru black belt ninja. I mean, who knows what they look like? So it's kind of I think the Bloon Jitsu looks a little bit like a kind of a samurai. I think it's meant to be a samurai, and they're all very sort of Japanese looking. Yeah, and I reckon it'll only take oh, look, he sent a BFB. Okay, we've got to deal with this. We've got to stop just ranting about skins and cool stuff. Okay, so we've got the Sabotage supply lines up. That's the red hairy looking one. I actually really love that skin, though I'm not quite sure what it's meant to be. But I've got my Sabotage up, so I don't use the Sabotage right away. I use the Sabotage after the BFB pops. The BFB's pretty slow, so you got some time there. I think it's good to wait, unless you're really pressured. Just wait a little bit on your Sabotage in those kind of situations, because if you use it right away, sometimes you pop the BFB and then the Sabotage kind of expires. It finishes just as the BFB pops, and you get 4 Moabs that suddenly move at normal speed. And the BFB by itself, I mean, it's going to take a long time to get to the end of the map, especially on a map like this. So I wait until I see the Moabs, or until I think it's just about to pop and the Moabs are going to come out, and then I Sabotage so that I've got a good 10 or 15 seconds of slow Moabs to just destroy them. And with that, I was able to pop all the Moabs with 2 Bloon Jitsus, and I've got that sub there, which is upgraded to the missile. Now, for this map, I mean, he's farming. It's round 27. We've both got moderate defense. I mean, you know, I'm kind of ready to build stuff. If he sends us, oh my god, or I'll just have to deal with it. But on his side, he's got 2 factories. I've got 2,000 eco. It's not too bad. Quite easy to get eco on this map, I think. And I was saying before about eco, I think it's always good when you're building eco. You've got to just feel it. You've got to sense what can my partner rush. It wasn't my partner, my enemy. What can my enemy rush me with right at this moment? Do I have enough money to build the defense that I would need to defend against it, and make sure that you kind of keep that, roughly that money in the bank or close to it. And if they send us, oh my god, you're going to have a few ticks of eco coming in that you can use to build more stuff to help defend it. But not just as, oh my god, any kind of rush really, but if it's a, you know what I'm saying, you've got to feel it out with eco. It's just a completely different playstyle. I've really been enjoying farms lately. It's just on this map, and I kind of felt that he would probably farm. Wasn't quite sure. Round 29, he's still got 2 farms. I've now got 2,300 eco. I would say that at this point, if I was Aotearoa, I would probably be pumping my farms. I would be wanting to have 4 or 5, I think. I think that would give him more money to pressure me with. Post round 32, and I'm not sure that he's building defense now, which is cool. But the thing with the village is that it might be call to arms. I can basically make my ninjas supersonic, and I think everybody who watches our videos is familiar with that now. Shaft just did it for his video. We've been doing a few supersonic videos. ISAB has done heaps of supersonic videos. Oh, round 32, look at those ceramics coming in, crazy. But I've got enough ninjas up that I think I should be able to deal with those just fine. I've got that chipper as well, if any do get through. God, so many at round 32 though. Round 32, I so often see people die, I'm thinking if the game goes to round 32, I'm often thinking, okay, what rush am I going to use? What combination of oh my god followed by an endless stream of Moabs perhaps. Which round am I going to send it? Basically assessing their defense and thinking, what's the best kind of attack strategy and when do I need to defend? And I quite often find that I'll be pondering those questions, those very fundamental questions, and suddenly my opponent will die to round 32 natural ceramics. It just happens so often. It's happened to Shaft a few times, and he calls it pulling a shaft, I think. Although I think pulling a shaft also applies to Shaft dying in just about any scenario where he doesn't expect it. It's called pulling a shaft. So things are speeding up, but we've got a good eco now, almost at 4k. I basically, at round 32, round 33, at this point in the game, a lot of people, the Moab, BFB and oh my god health ramping increases by 20% every round after round 32, so they're going to be 20% stronger. That's 20% harder to pop, 20% faster. It's pretty crazy, and it only takes 5 or 6 rounds and it gets to the point where even Moabs are pretty difficult to pop. So at this point in the game no one is going to survive too much longer, and at this point I like to, if the game goes this late, I like to have around 4,000 to 5,000 eco. I've managed to get 4k this game. I'm not really worried about having much more than that, because looking at his side, he's still only got those 2 factories. I really think he could have had 3 more factories at the bottom, and I think that would have helped him. But that said, his only real chance of beating me at this point is a massive oh my god rush that I just can't stop. And with the MIB call to arms, if you use more than one of them, the effect is exponential currently. It's something that Ninja Kiwi might adjust in the future. We've definitely discussed that with the team, because I don't believe that when the game was designed that MIB call to arms was meant to stack in the way that it does at the moment. It is kind of OP, so we may see some kind of adjustment to that in the future. And I think that's probably fair, but I do really like it. At some point soon I'm going to need to use it. Look at that, it's quite difficult to pop. even those Moabs, round 37. But at this point, in the game, I really think you want to think about rushing. I'm definitely thinking about it right now. Well, not, we say rushing, basically sending the Zomogods, because at this point, a Zomogod is very difficult to pop. I really like, I mean, when I went into this game, I knew that I was going for a late game strategy. Some people just don't like late game, and they don't like this map for that reason, because it does tend to go late game, but this is a strategy that works pretty well on this map. Ninja Village Sub. I've got the first strike of the sub if I really need it, which is super cool. I mean, if he does send a Zomogod, I can, and he has sent a Zomogod, look at that. Quickly, I think we should send him a Zomogod. How much money have I got? I think I've got enough. Make sure I've got 3 MIB call to arms up. I'm getting, yep, that's looking good. And I think we basically, we want to send him one as soon as possible. Make sure I can defend first. But this is the thing, if you get into a cycle, if this doesn't kill me, he may just try to send a couple more. He could send his factories and sell his factories. I guess he could send 4 more. Basically, you get about 20,000 for each factory. So that would be $40,000. It'd be enough to send another 4 Zomogods. That's pretty difficult. But I've used my MIB call to arms here, and oh, did you see that? Sabotage just wore off. You can see them move faster again. I've used Sabotage again. Okay, then we've popped one of them. Now I just need to keep things slow. I need to keep the Sabotage supply lines going until I'm just building another one there. You can see 3 of those new cool Sabotage supply line skins at the bottom. Just keep it slow until the MIB call to arms comes up again, and then I've used that. Basically, you need to cycle that ability, you know. It's good to think, if you get to this point in this type of match, and you're using MIB call to arms, try to use it when the Zomogods are fairly near the top of the screen, and then keep it slow with Sabotage supply lines. And the village, the energy beacon that you can see in the middle there, the ability of that tower is that everything in its radius has its cooldown reduced, which means that the MIB call to arms that I've got around it, I can use again sooner than 20% faster than I would have been able to if I didn't have that energy beacon. So I sent him a Zomogod as well. I think that's really important, because otherwise he could just keep sending, and I would have to keep defending. And really, without MIB call to arms, and he doesn't have first strike. Like, the other way to defend this, I've used a couple of first strikes, but you can just, well, you can spam first strikes. Just use it, sell it, build it again. Use it, sell it, build it again. So he's really struggling with that Zomogod. Look at that. He's sold one of his factories. He has really damaged it though. I think it's about to turn into BFBs. On my side, I've got my 3 MIB call to arms ready to go. And at this point, I'm still listening to his stream in the chat. Him and his friends are saying, he's saying he thinks he can't win because of the MIB call to arms. And I do agree. I feel kind of bad about that, because it's slightly unfair at this point in the game. I know what it feels like. You know that you cannot defend. So I've got basically Supersonic Ninjas and Samurai Skin Ninjas. But he's played very well. He's played it very well. I probably would have farmed a little bit more, I think, if I was him. But watching YT Aotearo's stream earlier, I watched him play a lot of Cobra matches, and he was playing the Cobra strategy very, very well. So he's kind of switched strategy for this game versus me, and Ninja Farm Mortar, it's pretty good. But the strategy that I've used, Ninja Village Sub, will beat Ninja Farm Mortar on this map, because both the sub and the MIB call to arms definitely mean that you can outlast. It's an outlasting match though. I mean, I didn't bother to try and rush because, you know, it's too expensive. Who knows, maybe I could have been successful with that earlier on, but I think the risks are kind of high, and if you mess it up, suddenly you've spent all your money on a rush. They've got farms, they can counter rush you very easily, so it's just part of the nature of the strategy. More Zomogods coming in. I've sent another couple at him, and judging by how long it took him to pop the other one before it, I don't think he's going to be able to pop these in time. But look, he's doing a fantastic job of mortar stalling. You can see his mortar appears to be targeted directly to the side of the screen, and he's buying and selling those like crazy, and he is stopping it. But mortar stall is so powerful against Moabs and BFBs, but it doesn't really seem to slow. It doesn't stall zombie. Oh, I didn't actually see what went through, but we took the game. Good game, man. Let's send him a heart emote. Yeah, as I was saying, okay, I'll just close that game. Yeah, I was saying I was checking YT Aotearo's stream out, and I've just been watching that before I leave work. It's pretty cool, so definitely check out the link to his channel in the description below this video. And I also wanted to say that he just mentioned in our Discord that he was streaming, and that's how I stumbled on it. And it's really cool to find new YouTubers, new Twitch streamers. It's great to see people making videos, and Bruno and I are really supportive of you guys and girls doing this, you know, making content. I think it's great. It's like we're not just here to kind of, you know, to do our channel. It's like I really enjoy building a community with you guys, chatting with you guys and girls in Discord, seeing what you're up to, seeing what kind of content you're making, checking out your videos, your gameplay, and we're always happy to, you know, to promote you guys if you're doing cool stuff. I think we've always done that, you know, and we remember. I know Bruno's not here with me right now because this was just an impromptu recording, and I need to catch up because Bruno's done a lot of recording this week while I've been sick, unfortunately, but I'm definitely getting better. I think since the very beginning, Bruno would agree with me that we're very grateful for the people that shouted us out when we were getting started, and we're always happy to shout you guys out. So if you haven't joined our Discord yet, definitely come in and hang out with us. There's a lot of really good people in there. It's a really nice community, and we're kind of there to help each other out, you know, and check out each other's work, check out each other's channels, set up friendly matches. It's really great, so get in there. Alright guys, girls, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Hopefully catch up with you again in the next couple of days, either in videos or on our live stream. But until then, stay chilled and keep popping. Alright, take care.